Hey guys, what's up? Just wanted to make another video. Now, this video I'm kind of rehashing from a video that I did several years back. And the reason why I'm doing it again is because people don't change. And it's still just as important and pertinent to our life now as it was back then. And I'm sure it's just as important as it was before I was born. And the subject is about giving and taking. Now, some people use the word taking as synonymous with receiving, and that's the furthest thing from the truth. Taking is taking. Receiving implies that you were given something. So it's very important to note that, okay? Now, there are a ton of takers. And the takers are very subtle. You know, these are the people who they're nice, they're good folks, you know, they're very malleable, they're very praisey, you know, like, oh, you're cool, you're nice, you're awesome, and blah, blah, blah. You know, these are guys and women, people who kind of like whisper that kind of cool, nice, calm, soothing, you know, sweet nothings in your ear, and you know, it tickles your fancy, and you get closer and closer to these people because you start to care for them. The problem is that, you know, everywhere you go, you end up paying for everything. And I say it's a problem because, I mean, really, it's not a problem if you have the funds and you can help people out, and you can pay for them and treat them and take them out. You know, of course, do it. I mean, I think that's a proper thing to do. I think it's a great mandate for everybody. The issue kind of happens when it's being taken advantage of. So you're not doing anybody favors by giving them, you know, tons of fish. You know, the old cliche, the old saying, you know, the old proverbial, you know, you can feed a man fish, or you can teach him how to fish, and then this way he can eat forever. And I believe in that, you know. So I do believe in one hand that you should help people, but on the other hand, I believe there's a time where you kind of, okay, you help them and you dissipate. Because what happens is you're not doing them any favor. I mean, it's just like the welfare system. It's there for a purpose. It's there for a reason. It's there to help. It's there to assist. But all of those words that I just mentioned are there to help get you to the next level, kind of get you on your feet, so to speak. So I don't see anything wrong with that. And so when I use the welfare system, I don't want anybody to take offense. You know, welfare is there for a reason, and it's needed for a moment in time. Now, the problem is, I'm making this analogous with, as an individual, when you give, there is no motivation for the other person anymore to do anything, because there's so much in the process of taking, or we'll use the word receiving. And the problem is that they become a drainage, emotionally, psychologically, definitely economically, to you. And that's where the burden starts to ensue. So, I mean, I think the best thing, you know, that if you get anything out of this message is, and I'm sure you people know somebody or a group of somebodies that are like this, and you know who I'm speaking about. And the truth of the matter is that it is important that as givers that you do give. Okay, so I want to make that very clear. You give because it's in your nature, and it's something that if you can, then why not? And I believe everybody should give. And you know, on the receiving end, you know, I've been one. You know, I might get someone ask me, "Hey, you need help with this?" And not that I'm prideful. It's just I like to do things on my own, and so I might say, "Nah, I got this. I got this. Thank you, though." And so I'll have to learn how to also receive. So that's something that I have to learn how to receive. There's a time and a place and a way to receive. But I'm talking about the takers. I'm talking about the guys who literally drain you out of your life, and maybe out of your life savings. And these are the people that you want to be weary. These are the people who will come in for a free this and come in for a free that and take for a free this and take for a free that. And it's like they're pulling from so many resources from so many people. I don't even know if they spend a dime of their own money. And that's cool that they learn how to work the system, but I am not a system. I am an individual. I'm a person. I'm compassionate. I love people. I do love to give, but I also know that there's a fine line. And so this message is for people who may be in, in the same situations that I've been, where giving is just too much. And, you have to be smart. And like I said, you have to be judicious about who you give to and what you give to, because there are too many takers. And when I use the word too, T-O-O, many takers, I mean, again, this is just based on my life, okay, and my experience. It seems to outweigh in my life. There are more takers than there are givers. And, I think we need to kind of make that balance. And like I said, depending on what it is that you're receiving, it's good to receive. There's nothing wrong with that. But there does come a point in time, and especially I've learned this, not just in my personal life, but more specifically in business. Now, I know you guys are going to resonate with this. I mean, how many of you guys are artists, right? And you got a cousin, a nephew, a friend, a next door neighbor, an acquaintance, a coworker that keeps on asking you to draw something for them, and because you know them, hook it up. You'll do it for free. But the problem is that it's free for them, but it's actually taking away your time, and time is money. So if I'm spending time doing something or some things for people, that's taken away my time. So, and listen, like I said, as a giver, it'll have to be on my time and my terms when I can do these favors or do these freebies, because it's my time. I'm trying to hook you up. I'm trying to do something for you. And so in the business world, it's very, very important, because you have to use your discernment. Am I going to take an hour to do something for this person? 2 hours to help this person? 3 hours to help? Okay, well, if I helped everybody all day on a regular work day, I just expended 8 hours of work time that I won't be getting back. And again, on a personal level, it's cool because I believe in the law of reciprocity, and I do believe that you should give when you could give. And again, I don't want to belabor the point or beat a dead horse, but you have to be smart about how you give, when you give, and whom you give your time and efforts to. But in the business sense, it starts to become pretty decaying. What happens is it becomes acidic, and that acidity starts to eat away at the foundation and break down the structure, that very structure that's helping. And what happens is they'll move on to another person or leech on to another person once you stop giving. And you will clearly see that path and that pattern of certain people, that they'll just take and take and take and take and so on. So listen, all I'm saying in this message is, please be smart. I am not telling you do not give. If you're a giver, keep on giving. Just be more wise about it. Be smarter about it. And then also make the distinguishment. And I know that that's difficult. If you have a business or you are a bigwig in your company, or you're known for XYZ, make sure that you put these things in their proper slots so that you don't get exhausted over it. And then at the end of the day, really, it's just you losing. And there is a point when you give where you just can't give anymore. Okay, guys? So listen, please take heed to this. And for all you givers out there, keep on doing your thing. I know you heard my message. And for all you takers out there, I mean, listen, guys, uh, again, like I just mentioned a moment ago, there is, I believe, the law of reciprocity, and you will reap what you sow. And you know, these things have a cycle, and cycles are meant to be learned in order for them to be broken. So please be discerning about that as well. All right, guys, I talked enough. Really hope you enjoyed this message. Peace.